5 times this same invitation has been extended to racing's elite to assemble here. Each time racing's best have delivered. She was a tremendous machine in '86.
And here is a brilliant champion. Lady Secret, another flawless performance.
He invoked 55,000 to collectively say, who? In '93.
Here is our king to win it in an absolute shocker. He's 99 to 1.
They provided the most anxious 12 minutes racing had ever seen in '03.
It's going to be a 3-horse photo finish to the top. Here's the wire. Final finish.
A dead heat, the first in Breeders' Cup history. High Chaparral and Johar had dead heated in the Breeders' Cup turn.
She set the table for what to expect the next 2 years in '08.
And what a brilliant filly is this! Golda Cobra in an awesome effort, outrun Captiville to win it well.
And she, well, she was simply Z in '09.
This is unbelievable! Zenyatta! What a performance, one we'll never forget!
Who will own next?
Aim on Dude and Rafael Bejarano again, powerful.
Wise Dan, a jaw-dropping performance.
Shanghai Bobby, the emphatic winner of the Champagne.
Who will use this stage not just to be great, but become immortal? History shows it will happen. This is Santa Anita. This is Breeders' Cup 29.
Skywalker is still there. Having a huge upset looming here. And they're coming down to the finish. And it is pleasantly perfect.
Raven Pass and Frankie Dettori have won the class. Zenyatta! What a performance, one we'll never forget.
Brought to you by Phasic Tipton, an all-time great place to buy all-time great racehorses. And TwinSpires.com, your home for online wagering. Visit TwinSpires.com to sign up today.
Well, Royal Delta's immortality has been locked up in Breeders' Cup lore after she secures her second consecutive Breeders' Cup Ladies Classic yesterday afternoon. Same can be said for Bill Mott. He now has 5 Ladies Classic wins, and he's looking to do something that nobody has ever done, and that is win 3 Breeders' Cup Classics. And for the second consecutive year, he could win both of these races on Breeders' Cup weekend. As I welcome in the two gentlemen to my left, the pre-dawn edition here at Santa Anita as the sun is just rising behind us, Jeff Siegel and Richard Migliori. And Mig, looking at that race and the way it shaped up for Royal Delta, how good does Rafael Bejarano have to feel going into the Classical Game on Dude?
Well, he's got to feel great about it. I mean, his horse, Game On Dude, has tactical speed. He should be up close. Although a funny thing happens when a race doesn't look like there's a tremendous amount of pace. A lot of people start formulating a plan to be up close, and you wind up getting a faster pace than anticipated because 4 or 5 guys take a shot at it. And I know the connections of Alpha have said they're going to take a shot at the lead.
Jeff, if Bill Mott is going to complete this double again, Ladies Classic to Classic, who's his best chance of the 3 he sends postward?
He's got 3 good bullets to fire for sure. He's got the Woodward winner in To Honor and Serve. He's got the Big Cap winner in Ron the Greek, and he's got the Jockey Club Gold Cup winner in Flat Out. So he's got a chance here. I would say of the 3, I think To Honor and Serve is going to run well. I like his outside draw. We talked about how well the pace was sticking yesterday. He should be forwardly placed. And I think To Honor and Serve has that real big effort in him occasionally. When he feels like running, he can do it. And I think today he'll feel like it.
Well, time now for the Pursuit News Update as we take you out to Clocker's Corner and Caton Bradar. And Caton had a chance to catch up with not only the winners, but also some responses to some dull efforts yesterday as well.
Yeah, Scott, starting with the Doug O'Neill camp, who were very disappointed that South Floyd was scratched prior to the start, just behind the starting gate, in fact, of the first Breeders' Cup race, the Juvenile Sprint. I talked to Doug this morning. He offered little explanation other than to state unequivocally that the horse did seem fine. He did add that he understands the need in all cases for safety. But as for the questing camp, well, it's a very different story, and that does top our Gainesway Farm Pursuit of the Cup news of the day. She pulled up in the early stages of the Ladies Classic. Questing actually walked into the ambulance sound and was sound this morning. Neil McLaughlin, assistant trainer to Kieran, took this photo last night about 8 o'clock. You can see the left eye swollen completely shut. He said it was extremely sore, and perhaps that offers an explanation for why the filly just didn't run. They have treated it. It is improving. They don't know what caused it, though. As for winners, well, it's business as usual at the Beholder camp, at the Mott camp. Horses still need to be trained. They're running today, like Jimmy Creed, who walked under tack. And even Flotilla couldn't rest on her laurels. The European way is to go to the track immediately following. But at the Wayne Lucas camp, there still was some celebrating.
I've been lucky in this whole series, Caden. I felt that if it got the speed yesterday got a little bit hot up front, that we could crowd them, and we did. We were able to stay close, and we crowded them. And of course, we had to have a little luck get through on the rail, but it worked out pretty good. I think we're a little bit tougher in the sprint than people give us credit for. That horse, was second one year and fourth another year in the Breeders' Cup, and I think if everything would fall into place, again, you got to be lucky. You can't just go over there and say you're going to overwhelm them in the Breeders' Cup in any of these races. But if things would fall into place a little bit, we could make some noise.
D. Wayne Lucas, of course, the all-time money-earning trainer in Breeders' Cup history. And, Scott, he has a chance to pad that bankroll with 2 horses in today, Amazing Destiny as well as Optimizer.
A lot of people think that Optimizer might be a dark horse this afternoon on the grass course. Well, when we come back, we'll stay on the turf course and talk about the youngsters that will be competing in the first of the Breeders' Cup races this afternoon, and we'll dive deep into all of the Breeders' Cup card as pursuit is just getting rolling here on Championship Saturday.